main reason I wanted to get into restaurant business in the first place is it fate or is it nurtured? For my father having businesses since a really early age, I always tended to follow in his footsteps. From his first restaurant I was able to work in at the age of 14, polishing glasses, making ice creams, making coffees, was Pasquale's in Gilmore Place, and ever since then, anytime I've had another job, I always worked in the restaurant on the side. I like the idea of family, I like the idea of the community, I enjoyed dealing with the customers, I enjoyed the friends that it brought, I loved the entire atmosphere of it, and thought, yeah, this is probably the best career path for me.
At the age of 13, after school, I was always going to work in a restaurant to make the living. My father had 6 children, couldn't afford all at school, so we had to support ourselves at school, so we had to provide our own money.
His first restaurant was La Dolce Vita, which was a bit too ahead of its time. It was one of the closer things we'd have had to fine dining, Italian fine dining in Edinburgh, whereas from the higher rate critics, it was praised, but the people probably just weren't ready for it yet, or maybe just slightly too adventurous. 3
newspapers, including Conrad Wilson, they told me we were very, very good, but we would close the door in 3 months. We were 30 years ahead of our time. People will not understand. They were right. My accountant, when I retired, he says to me, you have too much knowledge to throw away. You should open a little office and help people how to start a business. So I was thinking, if I have to help a lot of people to start a business, maybe I'll start to help my son.
You can only gain experience through life experience, and so there are certain elements that I haven't lived and learned yet, whereas my father's had experience in tenfold. So certain areas where I've been slightly unsure, since he's already been there and done that, it's pushed me in the right direction. I've always been very clever about it, giving me the gentle nudge rather than actually telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing.
Our success for all my restaurants plus Frizzante is the freshness of the food. I shop every morning. Everything is fresh here. You need to give them in the kitchen top quality to produce good food.
I wanted a restaurant that was based around Prosecco, as it's something I enjoy, and luckily enough so does a lot of other people. I want a place where people come, feel relaxed, enjoy the atmosphere, that they can bring their families, they can bring their friends, that the staff are friendly and welcoming, and the food's genuine Italian comfort food. So somewhere where people could come in, relax, and feel like they're part of the family. It wasn't an instant success, it was far from it. When we first opened here, it was a long, drawn-out battle. Very, very quiet days, quiet weekends, quiet during the week. Main bulk of the staff being myself, my mother, my father and my uncle. And for 2 to 3 years it was quite painful. It was a lot of fighting with my father at that time as well.
Jordan decided to invest more money and revamp the restaurant with new idea. I am in the old idea, and I said to myself, well, he said, what do you want? You go for it. I'm glad he did, because his idea worked.
3 years ago we managed to redesign the place into more of what we envisioned we want Frizzante to look like, to what's become today. And one day, just out of luck, just whether it had been word of mouth or the few people that had passed our door, that business just started to grow and grow and grow. It was just a beautiful organic thing. It came to the point where one day we started seeing the same face once every couple of weeks. The same face brought another face, and that other face brought another face, and that face brought another face, and it just kind of spread from there.
Start to call them by the name. When they book a table, they call you by the name, so it's become really a big family.
And I think they like the idea that they're coming in to be greeted by myself. My mother's been here, my grandmother's been here, my daughter comes here from time to time, my cousin used to be my barman. And I think they like the fact that they feel integrated into the family. So it's kind of nice having from what my father had to building up a similarity myself. It's not been the easiest journey, but it's been a fun one.